From the book The Lost Continent of Mu by Colonel Churchward, written in 1931. As you're seeing in the image in the video, we're talking about the tablet number 1231. So let's begin. The Nakal writings tell that the Sacred Four were the Creator's commands that evolved law and order from chaos throughout the universe. When they had completed this work, they were given charge of the physical universe. The Mexican tablets say identically the same thing. The Nakal writings throughout give them symbolical names. The Nakal tablet, which might tell us what the Sacred Four are beyond the fact that they were the first four great commands in creation, is missing. As the Sacred Four were commands, they naturally were given to something to be executed. What was that something? Hitherto I have found nothing among ancient inscriptions and writings that tells us, but this tablet supplies the information. Should anyone think that this is a mere assertion on my part, I am giving a dissection, the deciphering and translation of this tablet number 1231. 1. The central figure of this diagram or vignette is a circle, which is a picture of the sun as Ra, the collective or monotheistic symbol of the Creator. It was one of the first three symbols used in religious teachings. As it was monotheistic, it was the most sacred of them all. 2. Within the circle is the hieratic letter H of the motherland's alphabet. Being a hieratic letter, it carries a symbolic meaning. It is the alphabetical symbol of the Sacred Four. As it is within the circle, it is within the Creator. Thus the Sacred Four is within the Creator and comes out of his mouth, his power or forces. The Sacred Four, the four great primary forces, are thus shown coming directly from the Creator. Creator, not Creator. As the ancients termed it, his desires, his wishes, and his commands. 3. This is a symbol of a force. The base shows where the origin of the force is, and the point, the direction which the force takes in its workings. In this vignette, the force is working from west to east. 4. Each of the four forces has an arrow, spear, dart, or javelin head. This is the symbol of activity, showing that the force is not dead, but remains active and continues in one direction from west to east. The ancients understood this and wrote, and when this was accomplished, they were given charge of the physical universe. 5. This glyph forms the word geometrician. This word is written within each of the four forces. So here it is called the four great geometricians, the four great primary forces. They are the primary forces because they are depicted as coming directly from the Creator himself. 6. This glyph is formed by crossing the four forces. All are moving from west to east. These points form a circle symbolizing the universe. They are therefore governing the movements of all bodies throughout the universe. It shows that all bodies that revolve are revolving from west to east, and that all circuits made by moving bodies are from west to east. Thus, all are moving on a center, as is symbolically shown that center is the primary force, which is the great infinite, the Almighty. Being symbolically shown, the center does not apply to any particular spot in the universe. It applies to He, Himself. He's the center at whose command all movements of bodies are made either directly or indirectly. That is, through subsidiary forces, which forces are produced by or through the workings of other forces, some possibly being what are termed atomic forces. Out on Evans 2,600 tablets, over 1,000 are about the workings of the four primary forces. The last glyph, number 6, is a common one. I have yet to find the first archaeologist who has mentioned it, who has not mistaken it for the swastika. So in the next reading I'm going to talk about tablet number 988, which refers to one of the great magnetic primary forces. It shows that this great magnetic force is existent throughout the universe. So on the next video I'm going to talk about this tablet.